It is November 20th, 2014, and I just made a clip about a short list of some of the different things that were done to me when I was a baby and when I was younger. Other things that were done to me which I haven't mentioned, or something that I didn't mention, is that occasionally it was just one person. Most of the time it was at least two, and usually 3 adults involved at one time, but sometimes only 2. And then for other situations, it was massive gang rape. It was between 6 to 40 or so individuals attacking me all at once or consecutively. And I'm not exaggerating that number at all. When I was older, it went into even higher numbers than that, of how many individuals raped me consecutively like that. And the other thing that they did, which I'm going to talk about, but is sort of separate from rape, but not really. It's kind of like when they were telling me to take drugs for pain and that kind of thing, is their suicide strategy, because they tried to train me to commit suicide against myself. They wanted me to kill myself when they were ready for me to kill myself. And there were very specific things that they did to try to generate that kind of a response from me, and ways that they practiced that repeatedly. And that's just how nice this country has been to me and to my son. And they wouldn't have kidnapped my son from me if they weren't doing the same thing to him that they did to me to start with. And they're so far getting away with it. And it's pretty hard to hold any of them accountable when they are all working together. And when I say all working together and I mean they had groups from every agency that you can think of. So they had a group from the Pentagon, from the CIA, from the FBI. They had local cops from various places. They included a very large number of individuals in what they did. And it was pretty much because they knew most normal people would try to report something like that later if they survived at all. And, if I went to one agency, what if that agency reported on the other ones? They didn't want to have that. So they agreed to form a plan, and they colluded to commit these repeated crimes against me. And they used so many different individuals from so many different agencies that basically made it impossible for me to get anywhere effectively and to be protected in any way. So that's what I wanted to add right now. And I think that with the next section, I will just start with my earliest memories of being sexually assaulted and some of the things they did to me. When it was too young for me, when I was pretty young, and this is before they were doing I wasn't walking yet, and I was basically just, as a baby, things that I remember that they did to me. And I know a lot of people don't remember much or anything when they were baby, but I do remember a few things. And I think that I am not alone, and in the sense that there are other people who have memories that they are able to remember things that really did happen to them when they were babies. So I'll talk about that first, and then bring up the other things. But right now I'm just going to do this much.